Slot Car News, sponsored by LEB Hobbies, your specialist in home and hobby slot car racing. Hey folks, happy Friday. Sorry there hasn't been any live streams recently. Baseball season has really been kicking my butt. Lots and lots of games. We have so much news this week. I can barely even begin to describe it. But at this point I will. Racetrack Scenics. Indianapolis Raceway Park Control Tower. It's the drag strip control tower. Wow, this is a new product that they've just released. The photos are right here. Beautiful new, pretty large building. I love that they're getting into some kind of larger buildings for track scenery. It's really cool stuff. I know I say it's cool stuff a lot, but in this case, it really is. Thank you, Kevin, for sending these photos. And check out Racetrack Scenics. There's some great stuff there. More stuff. Staffs UK, not Stuffs, Staffs. They have a bunch of new wheels coming. This is a new design, rather, in a ton of different colors. Now, I just have a few representative colors here that I'm showing you. But, you know, they kind of got the holes around the wheels. They got five lug holes, bolt holes. There you go. In any case, very, very nice new wheels coming from Staffs UK in both air system, which is kind of the hollowed out wheel that you see, as well as kind of the more conventional hub design with no kind of air cavity in there. Personally, for a small track like this, for most home-set tracks, I really don't think you would need the air system stuff. Personally, I see when I have a car, I mean, you can see the, well, you can't see. Can you? If I hold it up closely? Probably not. Yeah, maybe. The wheels here are air system wheels. This is a NSR Corvette, and there's a spot in between well, there's a spot where you would think if the wheels are spinning, they would make contact, and the tires clearly are still a little bit shiny. They're not making contact. It's the air system really doesn't have much effect, certainly on a track this small. In any case, what do we got here? Third, Scaleauto, with a metric ton of news, arrivals. They're showing their hypercars, a little more work on their hypercars that you see here. I don't have too much to say about this other than, yeah, boy, we're getting these hypercars, and it's awesome to see these folks showing us their work kind of through the process. They have absolutely been killing it, by the way, with instructional videos. They just released another one this morning. I believe it was the BMW M6 and 1/24 scale, the kit that they're showing now on their Facebook page. Wow, they're putting out so many great videos. It's a great time to be a slot car guy, folks, person. Scaleauto, the RS rally car that you see here. This is a really cute little car. These are really cute little cars. I don't have too much to say about these other than 2 liveries of this car coming. I'm sure it's going to fly around the track. They know what they're doing with rally stuff over there in Igualada. Trust me. 2 new C7s also on the way. Do we need more C7s? Yes, we always need more Velocity Yellow C7s. 2 more liveries, or 2 liveries, I should say, of the BMW that you see here. These, I believe, are the first liveried cars of their new mold. Wowzers. This looks absolutely incredible. These look absolutely incredible. And damn. Yeah. 2 spikers have arrived in their RS configuration. LEB have these. I'm sure some other dealers as well would have these. If you're looking to buy from a different dealer, you can find these there now, more than likely. Cool. I don't have a spiker. I have asked LEB if they can send me one. We'll see if they do. I think they will. Interested to see. The spiker is pretty low, wide car with the wheels really set out far, as you can see, beyond the edges of the car. There's definitely some hips on this car, which I'm a big fan of that. We'll see how well it performs. The spiker was a fairly short-lived car in real life, and yeah, we got a cool slot car of it. A tiny bit, and I do mean tiny, of Carrera news. We have 3 new 1/43rd scale Carrera F1s that are being shown on their social media page. There is a Ferrari, a Mercedes, and a Red Bull. Now, I believe these are kind of a generic F1 with different liveries on there. I don't think anyone should care. Well, should you? I don't know. These are 1/43rd scale cars. You know, more aimed at kids, I guess I would say, but I know there are some dedicated 1/43rd guys out there that are doing some pretty interesting tracks in 1/43rd scale. Regardless, new cool F1s from Carrera in 1/43rd. Slot it. Have a new Matra that they showed a few days ago, as well as a new 956 that they showed a few days ago. There's a whole bunch of news that I'm sure we'll see that'll come out this weekend. Is the Slot It Nationals out in California, and hopefully Maurizio has some work that he's going to show from there on some new cars. Probably he will. He usually seems to when he goes to races, and yeah, good thing to look forward to. There we go. Racer Sideways. I thought it was worth showing these. I know that these pictures are making the rounds, and you know they were shown a few days ago, but boy howdy, this is a really great looking model of this Mustang, the most current Mustang in racing configuration, and Racer Sideways is working on this car. Man, this looks really nice, and I think it's awesome that we get a brand new Mustang in brand new racing configuration from someone like Racer Sideways. I'm sure it's gonna freaking fly. NSR news. Yes, folks, we got a bunch of news. Nothing on the back. I don't know why I'm looking. We have a bunch of arrivals for NSR. 2 Porsche RSRs have arrived. The RSR mold, I do have I think 2 or 3 of these here. These cars this mold is a bit long in the tooth. However, these Targa liveries on this car really do it for me. Can we be overgulfed? That was answered a few weeks ago by some viewers. We cannot. So there we are. Baby, these look nice, and I have asked LEB for one of these as well. I'm interested to see how in stock configuration it'll go around on my track. I'm sure it'll go really well. Also arrived, and I believe shipping out starting today and or this weekend, the Leighton House Formula Ones from the mid-'80s, a pair of those cars as well. Really beautiful liveries on those. We're not done, folks. Yes, 3 new Thunder slots have arrived. The Elva and the Elvas, and you see the Lola here as well. I mean, you know, this is just shocking amount of news for the summer, and more Thunder slots arriving. A couple restocks are probably getting to dealers as well of the 350s, the red cars. So there you go. There's a lot of new arrivals and cars shipping this weekend. The Acura from Slot It has started to ship out as well. The pink car, beautiful car as well. Wow. Very, 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 very cool stuff. come right back after this, folks, and I'll have a bit of a, I guess you'd call it an editorial, but just we'll have a bit of a chat about a topic here, and yeah, come right back after this and we'll talk. Thank you very much, folks. Yes. Bang. Ooh, right in there. Nailed it. Stuck the dismount. Yeah. Racing events. There's one going on this weekend. Obviously, as I mentioned, the Slot Nationals are going on in California. Hopefully, you're lucky enough to live in California, or maybe you traveled to the event, which is definitely would be a fun time, I'm sure. It's a really great time. We talk about all the products we get, but you know, the internet has really kind of fueled the resurgence of the hobby, I would say, and it puts people together in ways that we could really have never imagined. And you get events like this, other racing events. You know, I highlight the racing and show news. I try to add, you know, new stuff every week, and it's just absolutely amazing the way we're able to connect now because of the internet, because of Facebook, quite frankly. Message boards, definitely, but it's a great way that now, you know, that all hobbies really have when we can connect, because, you know, we get support, we get ideas, we get inspiration for the hobby, and importantly, we get, you know, news, but probably most importantly, you know, we get support, we get questions answered, and, you know, encouragement to try this or do that. I think it's really amazing that that events like the Slot Nationals happen, and it's just a really awesome time to be in the hobby. I know this isn't really much of an editorial, but I just did want to point out that I thought it was, you know, it's really worth noting and taking stock of the fact that we are where we are with a lot of these events where people from all over the U.S. and, you know, from all over the world in some cases do come to events like this. It's a definitely a special thing. And it's a great way to grow the hobby, quite frankly, because all of the content that's going to be coming out of this from the people that are there absolutely helps. There you go, folks. I will try to do a live stream this weekend. I think I'm off. We'll see. But I do really appreciate you all kind of bearing with me here during the summer when my schedule is absolutely, you know, super tight. And yeah, really means a lot. So thanks very much, folks. I really appreciate it. See you all again very, very soon.